to the problems and hassles startups face. We will be addressing various topics and subjects throughout the week. Thank you for all being here. We have with us on the chair, left to right, Mr. R.K. Nangia, the Executive Director, Punjab Infotech, and on his right is Mr. G.S. Chavla, Director, Master Trust. So big achievers, and difficult to sum up their profiles in a shorter time like this. But we'll straight on start with Mr. Chavla and then Mr. Nangia, and we'll be joined by Mr. Pratap Agarwal very shortly. Thank you. Over to you.
Good evening, friends. Now, I think we're talking today about the very, very basic and initial phase of the startup. How does one start with an idea that he has? How does he structure the whole journey of financial flows around him, starting from today towards his future? When I was told that we want to discuss bootstrapping or any broad terms of finance, I think there's no one answer to all the business ideas that you have. The business ideas would require different kind of funding, different kind of quality of funding at times, and repetitive injections of funding at times. So many times we're finding out, always trying to find out how to match the requirement and the appetite with the source, the right kind. There's no one who is able to find the right answer. How much can you develop on an idea and demonstrate before you showcase to public is what actually means bootstrap. How much can I go far without wasting my capital or inviting somebody into my business? We can have a whole debate on perspectives of why, when, how to introduce somebody to my idea and share something with him or not to share with him. Because when the idea is young, it's just a passion, it's something which is not crystallized. Sometimes the money lender diffuses the idea. You put it wrong way. So you might actually not go forward on somebody else's valuation. And it would be absolutely unfair to the idea itself of the organization. So I think the best person is you yourself. When you're doing a project, you have an idea, you have something in mind. And now, but you need to also understand that unless you are 100% convinced and you have reached a stage till where somebody can appreciate that and take you seriously, it's you who should be spending that money, or at least generating it from least cost. Somebody asked me that when is it a good idea to share the idea with somebody? Can somebody copy my idea? Can I be robbed of this idea? The idea cannot be robbed off because it's the passion behind which makes it successful. We also read so much every day. We can browse so much. You go to the various channels, Young Turks and Crucible and media. So you also know that somebody is doing something.
Sorry.
You can also go and copy that. Who stops you from doing that? Somebody has done a wonderful job. He has a journey of 5 years, does a good job. He is able to write using to scale up. But a bigger company will do it faster and he's out of the business. That can also happen. So I think it's the passion behind that. And you are forced to think more if you have no easy money. You are forced to think more like all dimensions of that. If the money available to you for the exhibition is less. So when you step out, people say I started this from a garage. What does it mean? It means that he was trying to conserve all capital. He didn't take a payout. He used low-paid part-time employees. He
borrowed equipment, right? He used to work double shift. He was offering consultancy during the day and working night. The process of idea coming to a stage where he can showcase with strength, protect the idea, and take it forward, and go for a next level of funding. That is where he will be more protected. And probably if you're working hard with all the constraints and thinking about day in, day out, then it matures in your mind. And the passion is there. Now you want to succeed because you've done so much of hard work. There's so much in here. You ask an entrepreneur who's bubbling with enthusiasm, he says, I have got everything there. I have planned everything. It's not okay. But yes, there are certain pitfalls also. When you are talking to yourself only, you're not talking to outsiders. The due diligence, the validations do not happen. Sometimes even the formal business plan is not there. So you skip a lot of things. So it's a good idea to have a mentor. Good idea to have a network of people around you whom you're not asking for money. You're only asking for how to go about the various steps. What should be my time schedule? How do I move forward? How do I build my team? Do a cost check on that. I think the ecosystem, as Pratap and Puneet would often say, the ecosystem is very important. We have this in various cities in India. Chandigarh is also trying to build up an ecosystem. This forum is one part of it. We are in the process of a dialogue. We can talk to each other. We can probably clarify some of the doubts. We carry something home from here, learning from you as well. So that's the process. I think how much can you do before you actually step out and showcase is bootstrapping. I don't go to a bank. I don't go to an angel investor. I don't go to my friends' relatives first of all, borrow from them. But still, I can do a lot in say consulting. But still, I need some money. So anybody who has no money at all, then he has to engage with some relation, friend, partner. So that is where sometimes you find the team formation happens, where one is an intellect and another is a financial source. We don't call him a sleeping partner, but he's one person who says, okay, I can grant you 20,000, 50,000, 60,000 a month, where you can at least survive on what you want to do, engage a partner. These concepts are more into knowledge-based industries. If you are into a manufacturing industry, obviously you need to buy a machine or a lease machine or buy a capacity outside. The bootstrapping is much more difficult than the manufacturing industry rather than the knowledge industry. But most ideas that come to the entrepreneurs today are knowledge-based because it requires lesser capital. You have the resource of the net, the ecosystem itself, and you can start from home. If you have a PC, you can do a lot. So that is where the more we hear more about bootstrapping or the angel funding happening in the knowledge industry rather. Second thing is that this industry that we're talking about, the ecosystem knowledge industry, there's no tangible assets that we're trying to create. So for any conventional lender to understand what you need funds for, even I think till about 4-5 years back, not even a single bank would give it without a collateral to you. Today some banks are talking of, some seed money, some special bidders are opened up where people look at you and they value the intellectual property that you have created. But that also you can't do it on just a piece of paper. You need to demonstrate that how far you've gone. You've done a basic, if it is a database, it is a service, it's just the website or whatever. Some structure is in place. Right? So I think now you can talk about a specific idea. This idea would require this kind of effort, the other would require different effort. And then going forward, then what should be the mix between debt, capital, what kind of capital? And I think I will just stop here and then let maybe from here moderate it, take it forward. Rangi Partner, come back to me.
Sure. I think before I apologize for but I think I just got the sense I think before I come to Tanya, but one question directly to you, and that will open something to very relevant from a sales subject you mentioned. So I think the biggest issue is to calculate a mathematical calculation, how much we pay when we under different circumstances. In the real sense, when you are paying something, like if you go to a bank, traditional bank, say, okay, I want X amount of money, and they say, okay, we'll charge you 3.5% at 5 years, and this is a rate return. Then you go to say like a Sydney venture or some like company, they say, okay, we'll give you the money, we will against this we'll take your equity or we'll take your converted product. In real sense, there's some money you're paying there also. So in the end of your particular business plan, there's certain value you're going to end up with. Yeah. So is there anything which you can share with this group which is more expensive in the startup stage, which hurts because that is not known. And then you go to your father, he says, oh my God, you should have taken it from me, I could have given you cheaper, or if you go to somebody else, I could. So every time you buy anything, other guy says you have been messed up and somebody has really taken you for ride, and you are taking it expensive. So I think maybe that will give you some idea to which is the
direct experience, comment, or the understanding of the financial. By asking you a question, just for your, do you feel, how many feel debt is more expensive than equity? How many feel out of your, raise your hands please.
I don't know.
I don't know, you can raise your hand.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Is debt more expensive than equity?
Well, equity can be a whole lot more expensive.
No, I'm not asking how many feel debt is more expensive. Nobody?
It is for startups, it's expensive.
Pardon?
It is for startups, it is expensive. It's a fixed cost which we add in the.
Okay.
That's a chartered opinion, I guess.
Others feel equity is more expensive.
I would say.
Now let me come to a different question on equity. Now, he was talking about equity, which is a private investment equity, or a friend who's asking for a stake and a control in the company, or sharing the control of the company. I am talking of 25% public holding in a listed company, which is widely held. And you always have the special reservation in your hand. You can do 76%. Is equity still expensive than debt?
So probably the first thing is that in debt, like you mentioned, obviously it's derivative of what tax purposes the interest. So one of the major reasons to look at, sometimes debt can be cheaper than equity because you get tax deduction for it.
This is my personal view and experience. Equity can never be cheaper. Never. When I reach equity, I am exposing myself to a set of investors, either a few or across if I'm a listed company. And there is a credibility that I will leave with them for life. First thing, when I do a prospectus of an information memorandum, I do a project conceptualization. I say, what is the objective? This is my initial offer. The second round, we have to say what I promised and what I performed. What is the comparison? So that means if you not perform as per promise, then there is a credibility check. Right? How many times will you go and visit the investor if you have not rewarded the investor? I have, with all respects to leading entrepreneurs and successful entrepreneurs in the north of India, 90% would say equity सस्ती होती है, वो देखने कुछ देने नहीं. Yes, don't pay dividends. But look at Mr. Dhirubhai. If he had not disbursed his equity across the country, not paid dividends, Mukesh and Anil would be non-entities today. Today, at will, they can raise 1,000 crores on so many options they have. That's the credibility that you build. Now, that is the risk you take if you are giving. That is the credibility risk that you take. You can, if you want to be a small company and live small all the time and not what the shareholder is like 90% of the company doing, you have to do that. But if you really ask me that, go and ask all those entrepreneurs. They may have helped at least dozen of the business ideas because they knew the investor not going to come back. I can name any number of companies. I've had more than 200 public issues. I must have dealt with banned companies who listed or planning to list or ever planned to list. But 10% would say, no, I I will, even one share if I go give out, give me justify why should I do that. It becomes easier route to you because once you are stuck on the dead part, you don't have collateral, you don't have good story, the industry is passing through bad phase. But you can always correct that by, given different instruments in the market, optionally convertible debentures, convertible debentures, non-convertible debentures. Keep that options open on you that equity dilution happens little. Always, once more. When you are talking of closed door placement of, now we are talking about smart money. I mean, if I am going to give one share of mine for, say, 2 rupees to him is worth 1,000, I will still give it. It will be cheaper to me because the kind of intellect I will import, the experience that he has to guide me through this project has no cost. I cannot, buy elsewhere. So that quality equity can you sell at any price is cheaper. Otherwise, any equity that you give up is more expensive. Now the question comes is, what is the healthy debt equity ratio? This is again a debate. People say 2:1. 2:1 because the Indian banks, as per the norms by RBI or the various standing committees who we know for various times, have said in our investment code don't go beyond 2:1. Ideally 1.5. To my experience, my judgment, it looks very easy to expand through debt. Again, quote unquote, people over-invest in the projects. So they get more loans, they withdraw and actually the equity comes funded from the debt itself. But then not double interest that you pay. You siphoned up funds, you put an equity back to the company saying this is my equity. But you're paying actually interest on the entire capital of equity as well as that. Is it prudent? No. One day you will get stuck there also. So what are the healthy mix? So we have a thumb rule for small to medium sized projects. That if the project cost is 100, you should at least have 50 in the pocket. You invest maybe 30 or 40 down and keep 20-30 with you for bad things. And if given to me, after you start making money, accelerate repayment of a debt. Your debt should never be more than 25% of your net worth. Whether it is a personal loans or it is a corporate loans. Reason is that we don't talk, I'm talking of total loans, which includes a guarantee. People don't consider guarantees as loans. Guarantees are also loans. I was sitting with a very successful businessman in India, in Chandigarh, and during that meeting I was talking on certain issue that he was signing some documents. And I said, sir, did you sign 20 documents? What were they? He said, आपने देखा नहीं? मैं कहाँ देखा? मैंने भी साइन किया. कहता हाँ 80 करोड़ की बैंक ने साइन की. मैंने 80 करोड़ की तो लाइफ होना चाहिए. He said, no. I said, what about ideal assets? Where your family has assets worth 80 crores, which can be liquidated to knock off this guarantee, you go off tomorrow. He said, no. I said, why do you sign all this? We don't consider that as personal loans or guarantees. There has to be mixed. Nothing beyond 50% of net worth ever, because that can give you discomfort. Now if people say, how do I scale up? You don't scale up. What's more important? Losing control over business or health or peace of mind. I have recently listened to a guy say,